Well, good afternoon, everyone, and happy Friday. Usually we're able to let our hair down a little bit because it's the weekend, but folks, I hope y'all are staying weather aware for the next 36 to 48 hours because this nor'easter is just getting started. Buckle up, all right? That's what I was saying all morning long because it is going to continue to be wet and windy. And yes, we have that flood threat across the coastal areas, especially because of that nor'easter pulling in those strong winds and pushing up those tides higher than normal. Now, our next high tide cycle will be one to watch because it is going to coincide with some very heavy rainfall. So places that would be of concern are here listed on the map, and the next high tides in St. Simons and Jekyll right around 9:30 in the evening. If you're in Fernandina, keep that 9-10 o'clock time frame in your head as well. Jack's Beach, 9 o'clock, Jack's downtown, 11 p.m. St. Augustine Beach, 9:17. St. Augustine, historic downtown St. Augustine, 9:45 or so. And Palatka, we've actually yet to reach your high tide this afternoon, and that will be down on the river by 4:25 this afternoon. Again, you might even want to screenshot it if you're at your TV right now. I'll tweet this as well at Weather Lauren, just so you can go ahead and make sure you have those high tides in the back of your mind, because some of those roadways becoming impassable. We saw that this morning in places like St. Augustine, out toward Neptune Beach as well. Kings Road Bridge was actually submerged and impassable late this morning as well. Satellite and radar is busy. We've got the clouds and we've got that rain. Steady. Most of it is light in nature, but it's just continuing to fall. So those rainfall totals are going to pick up. That heavy rain has now pushed out of Mandarin, Fleming Island, Fruit Cove, so it's settled down just a little bit, but still very wet out there. Up toward Brunswick, we're seeing some very heavy rain right now. Waycross as well, in areas to the west. Out down towards St. Augustine, we're picking up a good amount of rainfall as well. And again, areas closer to the coast will end up with the highest rainfall amounts when this is all said and done. When is it going to be done? Well, we're expecting things to quiet down late tomorrow. By the early afternoon hours, areas out west will start to dry out. Areas closer to the coast could stick with that rain into the late afternoon and early evening hours. Right now, winds sustained at 30 at Mayport. 35 is that recent gust in St. Augustine, and upwards of 40 out toward Mayport. Again, it is chilly as well, so the wind adding insult to injury. You're going to want to make sure you're dressing in layers today. We've even got some wind chills to track, which it's been quite some time since we've had wind chills across southeast Georgia and northeast Florida. I keep talking about rainfall totals, and they'll be highest along the coast, but here is a better picture of that. You can even see along the coast in St. Johns County, we're going to have more of that easterly flow, so we're really going to get some heavy rain bands setting up, and they could just kind of park themselves there into the overnight hours. Again, with this next high tide cycle, really between 9 and 10 o'clock tonight, expecting those waters to come up a lot higher than normal during times of high tide, because this is all coinciding with some of our highest astronomical tides of 2021 as well. And this is what I'm talking about. See how this rain just kind of sits there over Ponte Vedra, Palm Valley, St. Augustine, out toward Palm Coast and Flagler Beach as well. We'll see some heavy pockets inland also, and I'm still saying you're going to pick up possibly about 4 inches of rain, but we could have 6 to 8 inches of rain along the immediate coast, and that could include Duval as well, but really St. Augustine is kind of more of the bullseye for this next system. It is going to, again, continue to taper off eventually on our Saturday, but the rain will kind of be slow to do so along the beaches. And even into tomorrow, I think some of our rain could linger along Mayport, all the way up north toward Brunswick and the Golden Isles. So hopefully drying out for our friends in St. Augustine and Palm Coast a little sooner rather than later. Windy as well. As you all know, we have felt it, but we're going to continue to feel those winds through Saturday, eventually pulling out of the northwest ever so slightly on Sunday. And while the sun comes out and the rain will stop, we'll still have to watch those tributaries and the river a little bit trapped because of those northwest winds. So areas on the east banks will have to watch out for another round of flooding on Sunday morning's high tides.